My boy Sasuke down tremendously right now. Everyone pour one out for my boy Sasuke's rinnegan. Cause this man Momoshiki came around the corner like he was playing SS Tricky on a damn, looked like this man was on a damn hoverboard, by the way. This man just floated across the thing, stabbed my boy eye out with the swiftness, and proceeded to say, okay, now that y'all got Ishiki out the way, you know what I'm saying, that's one less problem. 99 problems, but Sasuke's rinnegan ain't one type shit. Bro, I see why there was, an uproar now. I see why the internet was in flames when them Boruto Chapter 53 spoilers had leaked. On Twitter, motherfuckers was like, yo, Boruto don't exist. My boy, PS360, that man lost all faith in Boruto after he saw my boy Sasuke go down like that. I mean, Sasuke is one of my favorite characters, but, I put it together. In this chapter, we got a lot of development for the characters' relationships, especially Kawaki and Naruto. We got to see the real, I think Kishi does a good job of writing characters like relationships. So I feel like we got a more solid understanding of how much Naruto means to Kawaki. Saw Kawaki use fire style, and we saw basically the aftermath of Naruto's new, the new mode that Naruto has that supposedly was supposed to kill him. So Sasuke losing his rinnegan and Naruto not being dead, that symbolizes that two things happen that will basically, rocket the story in a direction to where Naruto and Sasuke are no longer in the equation in terms of helping out the next generation. Because Sasuke losing his rinnegan and then them asking Naruto, like, what are the drawbacks of that form? Like, and Naruto in that chapter, he was like, well, and then boom, when he was about to explain like the drawbacks of, what was about to happen, Momoshiki comes stabbing motherfuckers' eyes out. So I feel like it's almost poetic in the sense that both Naruto and Sasuke lost a tremendous portion of what gives them their powers in the same chapter, not too far from each other. I'm pretty sure that form that Naruto had, it burnt out all of Kurama's chakra since Naruto's still alive, and that means that Kurama is done for. Kurama is gone, and he probably basically saved Naruto's life by extinguishing the rest of the Nine Tails chakra that was present in Naruto. And then Sasuke right then and there loses his rinnegan supposedly, so it's literally making it so that they can't really intervene as much as they want to in Boruto's story. So I mean, Naruto's still kind of clueless that Momoshiki took over, but Sasuke, he fell to the ground and grasped his eyes, so it didn't seem like he had a counter for it. I would have hoped he used Izanagi or something and replace I would rather lose the Sharingan than the rinnegan, because Momoshiki knows how problematic that rinnegan is. He has beef with Sasuke. Momoshiki had the chance to kill Naruto when they rescued him from Boruto, but he just took chakra. He didn't kill him. So definitely some beef right there between Sasuke and Momoshiki. I mean, this is warranted. Sasuke whooped that ass when they were fighting in the anime and the manga type shit against Momoshiki. He was using the rinnegan, saucing on that man. So it was only, it made sense that this man was still salty all them months, all them years, however much time went by between that. My boy still held on to that salt. He said, yo, I ain't forget about you stabbing out my rinnegan, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? We gonna flip the script. So things are gonna get really interesting from now on. Now we're gonna actually see what causes Kawaki and Boruto to really have their disagreements. It could be that this is what, I was talking about in my theory, that Sasuke ends up dying by the hands of Momoshiki, and this really, lifts his story into the kind of rogue ninja territory because Boruto's regret, of doing that to his master. And it seems like, a cycle of, almost hatred that goes down between these Sasuke-like characters that fight their master at some point in the series. Hiruzen and Orochimaru, Hiruzen and Orochimaru, and then Sasuke and Orochimaru, Sasuke Kakashi, now Sasuke Boruto, like, all of them always end up fighting each other, and it's just like, bro, like, stop the madness. But I guess this is what's needed to take the story to the next level and really usher us into the actual, you know, meat of Boruto's actual story. He said that in the beginning of the manga, and, you know, my dad's involved for just a little bit in the beginning, but then after that, yo, you know what I'm saying, free smoke. So Momoshiki definitely looks like a menace controlling Boruto's body, and someone said that you know, Boruto is somewhat conscious while Momoshiki is controlling it. He just feels like he's like a second player, like just looking in. But I mean, this shit, man, this shit really kind of shocked me. Like, I don't know, I'm still trying to like digest the fact that, you know, these characters are going out of commission. But that just means that Boruto, you know, Boruto the character and Kawaki gonna get way more interesting. Kawaki seems like he's on Naruto's side very heavily, so I'm going to want to know who is good, who is evil, like what are their perspectives. And not necessarily good and evil, there's always perspective. Just like Pain, you know, he had his ideals and had his morals to why he did what he did. So I want to see what Kawaki and, you know, Teen Kawaki and Teen Boruto from episode 1 of Boruto, you know, what are the conflicting opinions and viewpoints that have caused them to, you know, fight on top of a destroyed Hidden Leaf village. I mean, people said it could have been Boruto that destroyed that village. We don't know. But also, now that Ishiki Otsutsuki is, you know, crumbled and disintegrated, what's going to happen to Kara? You know, some of the members we have left are Delta and Code, who are part of the main inner group that still exists. Amado, Kashin Koji, they're both defects for right now, for what it seems. You know, I mean, I think that, you know, Kashin Koji is going to play a role down in the story about, you know, training Boruto some, you know, but I don't know. Overall, the chapter was a cool chapter that developed, you know, a lot of the storyline and a lot of the relationships. But in terms of just like, I didn't think it was that great of a chapter. But, you know, next week, I mean, next month, something crazy. Next month finna be a movie. Like, yo, you finna get a Fandango ticket on your phone. You like, yo, what's this for? They be like, yo, chapter 54 of Boruto. You ain't know? This shit finna be a movie. Go ahead and get your, you know, Orville, popcorn, Pop Secret, whatever type of popcorn you eat. Go ahead, pop that joker up. Get that joint ready for when you read that chapter 54. Cause that shit gonna be flames, Katone, fire style, fireball, jutsu in this bitch. So it's been your boy AnimeAnalyst, the young jiggy ninja. I'll check you guys in the next video. Peace.